point, Kevin, this is a classic low-post, strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the foul, roaming the paint.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Oladipo outside. Adebayo down low. Defended by Booker. Here's Oladipo. Second chance shot. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges with the steal. Paul outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. One challenge that he, like all coaches mention, is dealing with the sharp mentality of Chris Paul. Coach said, when you play against Chris, you need to be focused at the highest level. He knows every detail and situation. And if you aren't matching him in that, you're fighting an uphill battle. Chris Paul has truly been a student of the game for a long time. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here is Lowry after Mikal Bridges' bucket. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Butler passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. 5 to shoot. Outside Lowry. Shoots over Bridges.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
The tray. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Butler missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Ayton. Butler against Bridges. Back to Ayton. He dishes it to Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 7 points. The Heat trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Butler, here we go. And the rejection by Ayton. And the wide open shot from Paul. Cans it from downtown. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Crowder with the steal and stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Snatched up. Oladipo outside. Here's Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count the basket.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Booker with no one around, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gets it off, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Poked away. Shot clock at 5. Paul with the steal. Bridges with it. Butler covering. And the wide open shot from Crowder. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Oladipo. He can't hit that time. Paul with the defensive effort. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Butler. The Heat trail by 7. Pass to Oladipo. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. For 3, Bridges, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Lowry against Paul, and Lowry gets it to go.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Paul for 3, bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results. And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. And you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Down low, here's Ayton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Lowry passes to Butler. Bridges with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there's the pass to Tucker. Offensive rebound. And Butler with his second chance points.
Never one to shy away from contact. Willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. On the wing, Bridges. 13 points in the game. Booker inside. Guarded by Oladipo. Rocket 2. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And it's Miami with the rebound. Right side, Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Drains the 3-pointer.
Oladipo becoming a major threat from distance. Nice.
Paul looking around, and Booker kicks to Paul. But 3, and again it's the Suns missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing here by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Phoenix has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. To the paint. It's tipped. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Outside Crowder, on the wing Booker, back to Crowder, on the wing Booker. Crowder goes in. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Nice move. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 points, and the basket from Oladipo.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be
23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Nader in at the 3 slot. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now Payne. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Morris inside. Johnson's there. Morris passes to Strus. Offline with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. Shamet with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot's good from McGee.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Morris kicks to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
And the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Vincent. All alone. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Payne looking around. Kicks it to McGee. 6 to shoot. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the free throw.
JaVale McGee.
And he's good on the second. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Hero. The dish to Dedmon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Now at the line.
Second free throw, no good. Suns leading by 4. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Over in the corner, Hero. Here's Morris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Payne dishes to Johnson. Clock at 6. To the inside. A shake. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 5 points now this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Dedmon a screen. Over in the corner, Hero. And stolen by Dedmon. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vincent. Payne covering. Passes it to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Dedmon trying to break free. Rebounded by McGee.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hero. Second shot opportunity, Morris. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the...
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Lowry up top, defended by Paul. And stolen by Booker. 3-on-3. With the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
The pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Reverses. And the layup is good.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Ball outside, into the lane. uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Crowder with the steal. Ayton in the corner. Bridges against Butler. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Clock at 4. Over Oladipo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Heat trail by 8. Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, Miami with the triple.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges inside. Defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Ball against Lowry. Here's Hayden. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Butler passes to Lowry.
2 minutes.
That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ball outside. The 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Oladipo. He has space. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now just a 3-point Suns lead. Now here's Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Tucker finds Oladipo. And here's Tucker. He's covered by Ayton. Butler, a screen on Ayton. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Paul against Lowry. Now Paul. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Your Miami Heat answer.
Butler from outside. It's off. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
center tonight bears watching. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game, and now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Reddish. Inside, here's Young. And a nice finish on the layup.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Back to Adebayo. Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And we're about a minute into the first. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Now here's Collins. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
Lowry against Young. 2 points. That one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oladipo so strong and scoring even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. For 3, Oladipo. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Left side Young. Pass to Capella.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Young against Lowry. And stolen by Adebayo. Once again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Well, Bam just not out there to be a rim protector, that time with good hands to get the steal.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
1:36 left in the opening quarter. Capella finds Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. There's Young with the three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Butler on the wing. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. No good on the triple.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Lowry against Young. For 3, Oladipo. It's hauled in by Reddish. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Collins inside. Checked by Tucker. Collins, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Hawks on top.
And it's your Atlanta Hawks dance. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 3. 4 on the clock. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by Lowry.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Young against Lowry, and Young, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 9 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo in the post. He's against Capella. Adebayo, no good. The Hawks leading. Back to Reddish. Over Oladipo. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Reddish. No good, off the front rim. Well, Miami shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Out to the right wing. Outside Butler. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Capella with a block. They retain possession.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Butler. Out to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Young from long range. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by Young. Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. And here's Lowry. It's stolen. Here's Collins. That one doesn't drop. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. The Heat with the lead.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
This one for three. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist of the night.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Collins with it. He's against Tucker. Pass to Reddish. Clock at 6. Young, the pass to Capella. Offensive rebound. It doesn't go for him. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Miami. 56 seconds left in the first half. Hero against Williams. Pass to Vincent. Over to the left wing. Here's Strus. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Heat lead by 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Gallinari. Back to Okongwu. And Morris over to help. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Here's Vincent. Hounded by Wright. Kicks it to Hero. From the high post. Here's Vincent. Dedmon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, the athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
And so it's the... Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Just 5 to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hunter's gotten his second bucket.
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Hero outside. He takes it in. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Up top, Hero. Here's Vincent. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. Picked up by Okongwu. Wright attacking. Now here's Gallinari. Here's Vincent. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morris with it. Now Wright defending. Drives to the hoop. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trailing. To the paint. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Wright. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
With focus from the big Italian forward out there. Gallinari is used to having to overcome a lot of physical defense.
Here's Vincent, pounded by Wright. To the inside, Dedmon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Okongwu. The shake. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. Going inside. Rejected by Okongwu. Outside Hunter. Back to Gallinari. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Picked up by Okongwu. Williams passes to right. Here's Okongwu. Guarded by Morris. From downtown. Williams misses.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Vincent. Lets the three fly. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Here's Wright. And the layup is good. And now just a 4-point Heat lead.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
Hero outside. Puts up the 8-footer. Another shot. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dedmon's got 9 points.
Dedmon using his size on the inside and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Pass to Hunter. Right with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Hero on the wing. The jump hook. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, sweet move. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Hunter. Here's Williams. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. That one's wide left. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat leading by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far, setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Butler. Nice look on this one. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins outside. Oladipo against Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Heat. Butler up top, driving inside. Up top, Lowry. Butler, great positioning on the putback.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Here's Reddish. Butler with a steal. Oladipo with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Oladipo up top. Lowry outside. 11 feet out. And that one's long.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
For three, Collins. Oladipo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Tucker. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. And here's Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Lowry against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Lowry against Young. Lowry left side. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Adebayo finds Butler. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Young. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Lowry against Young. 1:27 left to play in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Out to Oladipo. They get it back. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. There's Young with the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And the free throw, no good.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Lowry outside. Oladipo on the wing. Tries again. Rebound Atlanta.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Tucker. Collins defending. Pass to Lowry. Fires it from 18. Can't connect.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters. So,
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here is Young. Second chance effort. A beautiful reverse layup.
Great positioning by Trae Young. He's right there to collect the rebound and send it back.
Ball against Young. Bridges kicks to Paul. He takes it in, and the wide open shot from Crowder. Poked loose. Kicks it out to Paul. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Ayton against Young. And the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Bridges outside. Outside Crowder. Back to Bridges. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here is Young. Dishes it to Collins. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Ball looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Booker. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. Reddish the pass to Capella. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closer. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Suns leading by 4. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton the screen. Lets the 3 fly. No good from Booker. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Paul against Young. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Young outside. Kicks it to Reddish. Collins a screen on Bridges. And there's the drive. And Reddish with the slam.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Outside Crowder. Bridges right side. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's Collins with the drive and finished off by Collins.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. For three. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Collins looking around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Bridges. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Phoenix. Knocked loose. Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton throws it down.
And Chris Paul is known for his lockdown D. If you aren't careful with the ball, he will swipe it clean.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Young outside. Down low. They need this. Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. Driving the lane. Inside. Here's Capella. The shot will not fall, and Phoenix will come the other way. Paul outside, feeds to Ayton. Crowder kicks to Booker. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Atlanta on D. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And there's the call on John Collins.
John Collins.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Young against Paul. Crowder from outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. Yeah, that would put him over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Now, here is Young over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. From past the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside, going inside, and it goes down 2 points.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Suns.
Ball outside for three, Bridges. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks trail by 14. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Paul. After the miss from John Collins. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Young. On the wing, Bridges. Passes to Ayton. Over Reddish. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Collins passes to Reddish. Crowder with the steal. Booker against Bogdanovich. Right wing. Ayton wide open. Phoenix no good that time either.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Ball outside. For three, Booker. Collins grabs the miss. Reddish with the ball. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
And so it's Phoenix. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the threesome.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Young outside. Out to the right wing. Stolen by McGee. And now the Suns, a fast break. And it's Shamet missing. The Hawks trail by 6. It's Young on the wing. Pulls up. And the jumper is on the mark. Young's got 10 points.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
2 points. That one goes. And the Suns lead by 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. For the 3. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Drives to the hoop. There's Shamet. Atlanta with the rebound. There's the pass to Hunter. Young in the corner. Okongwu with the screen for Young. A shot by Okongwu, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 12.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Hunter the pass to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Gallinari surveying the D. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots a fader. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. White, he's checked in for the Hawks. Phoenix leading by 4. Ball up top, guarded by Wright. Ayton a screen on Wright. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Gallinari finds Wright. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Booker outside. From outside the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Ball against Wright. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns leading by 8. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Ayton's got 5 points so far.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's special.
Right outside. Out to Gallinari. Sinks that one from the post.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Paul outside. From deep three-point range. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul against Young. And it's Paul penetrating. Back to Bridges. Off target with his three.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Young dishes to Capella. Launches it. Back to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns leading by 8. Booker, right side. For three, Bridges. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
That one goes. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from 8.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Goes back up. Misses at the rim. The Hawks trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bogdanovich inside. He's against Bridges. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Young against Paul. Outside Crowder. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Reddish the pass to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Booker. Outside Bogdanovich. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Collins. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Paul kicks to Bridges. A 3 ball. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. And that one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. From deep. No good there. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
at power forward.
And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, VA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Ball finds Bridges. Over Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, right side. Pass to Adebayo.
But you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Tucker. Over to the wing. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Paul against Lowry. 6 to shoot. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
Crowder finds Bridges. Off target with the open look.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Booker. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Paul. There's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Crowder outside from behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jake Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Nifty move. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Paul. Yep, count it.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Paul against Lowry. The drive by Paul. Drops in the layup for 2.
working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Outside Tucker. To the paint. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Booker. Outside Paul. With the drive. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Miami trailing. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Crowder grabs the miss. Booker, pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun answers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Paul. After the basket by Miami. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Shoots over Paul. No good. A bit long that time. The Suns shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Takes it inside. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Butler against Paul. Butler passes to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Bridges. Back to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Erik Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Bridges. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Bridges. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Vincent. Into the lane. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. It's deflected.
2 minutes.
Hero outside. And he slams it in one-handed.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Vincent, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Blocking foul called on.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
A minute 15 left in the first half. Hero with it. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Payne. Here he goes. Vincent grabs a miss.
Phoenix foul. Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Miami. Gabe Vincent at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. The 3 is up. Payne drives. Driving to the basket. And the basket by Shaman.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vincent. Here's Dedmon. The 3. Hauled in by McGee. Johnson against Morris. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
7 seconds left in the first half. McGee. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the first half now in the books. Suns ahead. They lead by 11. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Setting the floor for Miami. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Vincent in at the 1 spot. Now here's Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. Back to Dedmon. It's stolen.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And the basket by Shaman.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hero for 3. Knocks it loose.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Shaman. 5 points in the game. Pass to Payne. Fires the three. And the Suns get another three.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Morris on the wing. Here's Dedman. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just 2 to shoot. Hero outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside Payne. Pass to Nader. Here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Here's McGee. He got a piece of it. Second chance shot. Miami grabs the miss. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Strus. Fires for 3. Called in by McGee.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Phoenix no good that time either. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes.
And here's Hero. Misses and the dry spell continues. JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Heat have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. A nice shot by Butler.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Booker. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Butler on the wing. On the take. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Paul against Lowry. Paul into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 10 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Butler. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And here comes the break. 3-pointer, Bridges. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. And it's Oladipo.
Boy, how about the creativity of Victor Oladipo? The handle, the explosion. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Now Paul. Ayton, a screen on Lowry. Now here's Paul. Up and over Lowry. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The shot won't fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
Pass to Bridges. Paul for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Lowry with it. It's Adebayo, high post. Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Now Oladipo defending. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Now here's Adebayo. Can't hit from in close. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. 4 on the clock. From deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Oladipo. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Crowder inside. Checked by Tucker. And it's Crowder missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Ayton, no good. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Oladipo against Booker. He shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Booker for 3. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lowry, no good. Phoenix has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Crowder, pass to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Crowder outside. Outside Paul. For 3. And the Suns miss again for Miami. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And the Suns pushing it up now. Crowder finds Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Chris Paul.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now here's Crowder. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high-pressure coverage.
Here's Tucker. Again, the Heat misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
40 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Paul. There's the drive. Good chance here for Crowder. Miami grabs the miss.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Stolen by Bridges. Here's Paul. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6 to end the drought. And the play by Bridges as he finishes it off for 2.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Phoenix as they...
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Makes it off the glass.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
It's T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers!
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Here's Lowry, up and in on the layup.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Capella. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry against Young. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from 3-point range. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Young for 3.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now, here's Lowry after Clint Capella's miss. Lowry drives in. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins kicks to Young. Collins with it. Butler covering. Collins against Butler. Now, here's Reddish. Defense right on him. Lowry feeling it out a bit to the inside. The kick outside to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Butler. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. Driving inside. Capella, high post. Adebayo on him. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry against Young. Over Lowry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat leading by 3. 2 minutes. Outside Butler. And Lowry has it in the corner. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Tucker. Here's Adebayo. First shot, first miss. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Young passes to Capella. One-on-one here. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now, here's Adebayo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This isn't a tough case to brag. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Trae Young. Left side Lowry over Young. Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 8. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Passes it to Butler. Reddish grabs the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Young after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Collins in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Collins, good.
He really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Butler dishes to Tucker. Butler deciding where to go with it. And it's Butler with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young drives in, and Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Young outside. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
It's a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here is Lowry. Butler on the wing. Adebayo with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat leading by 8. Left side, Butler. Pass to Tucker. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trail by 8. Reddish the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Lowry against Young. Right side, Butler. Back to Lowry. Young with the steal. And here comes the break for the finish. And the dunk by Capella.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities sparked the fast break.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry up top. Capella covered. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is Young. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside for Lowry. Free throw line jump shot. They get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys.
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Here's Robinson. The D by Bogdanovich. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the... All right, David, thank you.
The Hawks, 18.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Wayne Dedman, Tyler Hero out there with Vincent. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Morris in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The Hawks trail by 6. Gallinari on the wing, covered by Morris. Williams can't hit. And Miami shooting well, 50% from the floor. The pass to Vincent. Back to Morris. Oladipo with the ball, guarded by Hunter. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morris. Passes it to Dedman. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Kicks to Oladipo. 4 on the clock. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Gallinari buries it down low. Gallinari's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Atlanta. Miami leading by 4. Vincent the pass to Hero. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Vincent, guarded by Wright. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Over Williams. Hero, the second chance points on the tip in. And the Heat lead by 6.
A great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Wright, the pass to Hunter. It's tipped. And they're moving it up. Out to Morris. Hero on the wing. Pass to Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hunter with some nice defense. Here's Okongwu. Morris with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Vincent. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Puts it up from 12. That shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. And Gallinari throws it down.
Outstanding speed by Gallinari. He sees the opportunity and the easy score takes advantage.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Wright. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Out to Morris, launches a 3, and Wright pulls it down. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Oladipo taking his time here. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
And he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Okongwu. Good work defensively by Morris. The Heat leading by 4. Hero on the wing. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 5.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Okongwu with the screen for Wright. 26 seconds left in the third. Hunter against Oladipo. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Vincent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In the corner, it's Morris. From downtown, the shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 5.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Butler to the paint. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Driving in, and the rejection by Collins.
And after shooting over 50% from the field in that first half, they're having a little bit of a struggle here in the second.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. play. Look at the height.
It's stolen by Lowry. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 7. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bogdanovich goes in. Can't cash in from close range. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Butler. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Butler on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. Very, very high percentage.
Adebayo with this screen on Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Young passes to Collins. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Clock at 6. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Over Young. The shot by Lowry, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 9-point game. Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Heat?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Outside Lowry. He kicks to Tucker. Capella against Adebayo. 5 on the clock, and there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here is Young. It's stolen by Lowry. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Atlanta. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great shooting off the pass. Hit the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Now here is Lowry. Looking to get it going. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Defensive foul. Jumper.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Over to the wing. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Some good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Defensively, just when you think you have Young's shot timed out, he pulls it back down.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Young.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Paul. And the shot's good.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Paul. Here's Young. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And it's Paul off the drive. Up top, Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder outside. 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. On target from range.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Driving inside. Hauled in by Paul. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Bogdanovich on the wing. Booker defending. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Paul against Collins. For 3, Booker. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Reddish. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Crowder. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Capella. Young against Booker. Looking to end the drought. And Capella with the lay-in.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Ayton in the high post. Bridges outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
And there it is for him.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Paul against Young. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges left side. Pass to Ayton. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Outside Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Young, the pass to Capella. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. The kick out to Paul. Knocks down the long J. Paul's got 5.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Capella screen on Paul. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Here we go. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I just love the ball movement.
Young against Paul to halt the run. And Booker pulls it down.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the Suns get another three.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And as the first quarter wraps up.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right,
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Collins with the slam.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. 4-3. Counted from distance. Young's got 7.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Here's Capella. And he converts the layup.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Outside for Booker. Drills it from deep. He's got 13.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Young. The 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the paint. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Stolen by Bridges. Down low. Up top, Aiden. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Paul can't get it to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Capella gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Young against Paul. Up top, Booker. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Young finds Bogdanovich. Capella screen on Paul. Young way outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Bridges with it. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Hitting. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Landry Shamet. Johnson is out there with Abdel Nader. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Payne in at the point. Pass to Hunter. Back to Wright, and here is Williams. 5 to shoot. Outside Gallinari. Doesn't go for him. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Nader. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now Payne. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Johnson a screen on Wright. And here's Payne outside. Knocks it down from distance. Payne's got 5.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari inside. Johnson on him.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And here's Payne. He's got 5. It's Shamet on the wing. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Williams into the lane. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Nader.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 21.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Buries it from 3. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
And here's Payne outside. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Wright with the bucket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's McGee driving in, and McGee with the stuff.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Left side, Hunter. Back to Williams. Again, Atlanta.
Shifting with the dribble, Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Shamet. Drops in the 3. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Right side, Gallinari. Outside, Hunter. It's Wright on the wing. Back to Hunter. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Here's Payne. Outside Johnson. Here's Shamet. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's a Kongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Ball against Wright. Pass to Booker. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Suns lead by 16.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Williams in the post. Booker defending. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They get it back. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Substitution for your Hawks.
Reddish on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Young from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Outside Young. Pass to Reddish. On the take. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, Booker. Defended by Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. Not just a knockdown shooter. He does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bogdanovich with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And Reddish, here we go. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ball against Young. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Paul gets it to go.
Love seeing Chris Paul get active scoring the ball. The defense must come out to challenge his jump shot.
Ball against Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Booker. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins passes to Capella. Outside Young. No one near him. And they pick up 2.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Ball against Young. Launches it. And that's good. Chris Paul for 3. Paul's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
They double him with Booker. 6 to shoot. There's Young with the 3. And it's Young again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Chris Paul.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges finds Paul. To the inside. Ayton. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Young from long range sinks the tray.
Stretching the floor like few can, you have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Now here's Paul. From deep three-point range. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked